Hello, welcome everybody to another episode of USS Sovereign, our Star Trek Adventures RPG live play. I am the Game Master Tony. With me, as usual, is Selleck, Lance, James, Sarah, and Nova. And unfortunately, Panda is not with us tonight, but I assume he's probably celebrating the holidays, which is what we should probably be doing, but we're not. We're playing this instead. So tonight we're just going to have a nice, fun, relaxing session. If you missed last week, the crew wrapped up their first mission. And possibly some controversial happenings that we'll get to later in this episode as a result of that. And so now the ship, the crew, the USS Sovereign is continuing en route to Narendra Station per the orders of Admiral Winters, who I see is in the chat and who should definitely come on the show tonight and play with us. At some point, you're going to be on the show. Anyway, so they're en route. It'll probably take a day or two to get to their destination. So there's sort of some downtime on the ship. We're in between missions, and they get a chance to do some off hours type of stuff. Also, in the previous episode, they created a couple of support crew members, some support NPCs, and so we're actually going to start tonight by creating those characters with the help from chat. If you guys wanna make your voices known, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to open up the character creation website. And we are going to start creating characters. So Selleck, remind me again what the names of the new crew members were.
Ensign Rick and Crewman Pickle.
Okay. So who would you guys like to start with first? Shall we do
Rick?
Ensign Rick?
Let's start with Rick. Yeah.
But we did decide that Pickle wasn't a Mako and is not Private Pickle, correct?
I mean, you guys can do whatever you want.
I'll leave it up to everyone else.
All right. So
well,
supporting character. Okay.
We do. What happened to the guy that we just sort of left on our ship and did nothing with? Did he go home?
So presumably they are. You rescued all of the crew members of the Atlantis, including him. Everybody got checked out. They're probably resting comfortably in the quarters. Either another ship rendezvoused with you and took them to a starbase, or they're on board, and when you get to Narendra Station, you'll transfer them over to somebody else's care. So they're pretty much taken care of. You don't really have to worry about them.
I'm disappointed, Tony. You had an opportunity there to deadpan say he's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim. Sorry, I'm a game master, not a engineer. I don't know, not a doctor, not a whatever.
Not
yes,
a comedian.
I'm a game master, not a doctor. That's what I meant. Okay. So we're starting with Ensign Rick. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and I'm assuming he's a Starfleet personnel.
Yes.
And I believe you guys created him in the security department.
Yes.
All right. So what species is Ensign Rick?
A Tribble.
A Tribble?
Let's dig deep. Make him from Miniar 7.
Miniar 7? What is... Wow.
Oh my god, can he please
Remember
be
the two planets that were fighting the virtual war and the people had to step in the machine and get vaporized?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I don't remember the name of that. Someone in chat will remember the name of that episode, I'm
Hopefully,
sure.
yeah.
Can can one of them please be from the world that was like, we want a piece of your action? Because
And that was beta
I don't-
3 or
I don't think those are those are wonderful ideas. However, they are not in the character creator, and as
Okay,
much
we'll keep it simple. A
as
Q.
also not an option. Also not an option. But for the sake of entertainment purposes and efficiency, I think we should stick with the
Maybe
the character generator app. And by the way, I did create a whole new character earlier today that we'll talk about later. So that has happened.
I feel Pickle should be in an Elorian.
Are we on Pickles right now?
No, that's just a thought.
Okay.
Just a random thought.
Okay. So who are we doing right now? Pickles or Rick?
Let's do Rick, and then we'll come to Pickle.
Okay.
You do it real easy and just make Rick a human.
Yeah, it might be better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Bland ensign it is. Okay. So
What are you expecting with a name like Rick?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Y'all are tossed around ideas. I'm like, the dude's named Rick. Just make him a human.
By the way,
Rick the Dastardly Vulcan.
I'm drinking a full leaded eggnog in celebration of the holidays.
It's
I
like
like
it's
it.
actually Rick Pickleheimer Schmidt. He's related to John Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Oh my
His
god.
name is my name too.
Wow.
All right. So aside from human, what attributes do we want to swap? So they're in the security
Wait.
department.
What do you mean by swap?
So we have the option of, so it defaults the values 7 to 10, so 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, but it just puts them in descending order. So we can swap two of them to make it, to give them some strength in certain aspects. So, so in the security field, where would you want to put the 10 and like where would you want to put the 7, that kind of stuff?
Just make sure 2 7s, 2 8s, a 9, and a 10.
1 7, 2 8s, 2 9s, and a 10.
Okay. All right. The 10 at least in control, daring, or fitness, I would think.
So is Ensign Rick daring? Is he controlled? Or is he buff? Is he swole, as the kids say?
He's
I don't want to play anymore.
He's been working on his crunches in the night. He's been
Yeah?
using a little voice in his head that controls him and gives him ads.
No, let's go with daring.
Daring?
Yeah, I mean, I presume that I know why you guys chose these as names, so it would fit with the character so much.
So his reason is 7. Do we want to put that 7 in a different spot?
Yeah. Put
I
it
feel
in
like-
insight.
Yeah, probably an insight.
In insight? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That look good?
Shoot, I don't even see what you're doing.
Oh yeah, can
Uh,
we see this anywhere?
It's on the live stream.
Oh, I've got the
Sorry.
I've-
So the next thing we can do is we can add a couple points into some places. So where do you want to add some points? You want to make him extra daring?
I think we should make him like smart, but smart enough to know when he shouldn't really be going into a place that the captain orders him to go.
I mean, you don't need much intelligence for that.
By the way,
Let's-
shout out to
Without
some
it.
people in the chat. Lord Ford, Ronnie Jackson Jr., Terrence Childs from Maryland. How's it going? Aggressively relaxing. Thank you guys for joining us. Kick back, relax, grab a drink, grab a snack, and see where this goes. So, all right. So,
Wait, you said we got 2 points to increase stuff?
think it doesn't tell me how many points. It just lets me put them in. So we'll just start spending
okay.
points. We'll just start spending
Let's see.
points.
Do presents... Presents and reason.
I might have another one. What else?
And let's make them extra daring.
Oh, do I have another one? Oh, no, that's it. Okay. So there's three.
Okay.
Oh, nope. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, God damn it. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Reason, presence, daring. Does that sound good for everyone? Yeah? All right. All right. Assign the character's disciplines. The highest value should match. So we can swap two. So obviously we want, I'm assuming you want his security to be the highest one, right?
That would make the most sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now there's 1-3 available, and so right now it's Command 2, Con 3, Engineering 2, Security 4, Science 1, Medicine 1. Where would you like to put that 3?
I would move the 3 to engineering? Engineering or science?
I feel like it should go science because I feel like as basically a red shirt, he might need to do a lot of medicine on the field. So I feel like he might be king of the red shirts if he can save red shirts from dying.
All right, put it in science.
Science, or I mean, if you want to save red shirts from dying, you probably want to put it in medical. I would like to remind
medical.
that the crew overall is light on the medical. You only have one NPC doctor.
Make him medical.
I do have or I should say, Asar does have a medicine of 3.
Oh, well, that's good.
Besides, doctors are for ships that take injuries.
All right. So is medicine okay with everybody, or do you want to go science?
Medicine. Make him a medic. Field medics are needed.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I tried to do that with one of my characters one time.
All right. So
it wasn't working out too well.
we need 3 focuses. At least one should reflect the department.
So one needs to be a security type of focus.
Buff.
I don't think that quite counts.
Do you want? Well, how about this? Do you want one of them to be field medic?
Yeah. Make him the field medic.
All right. And then what's a security related one?
How about improvised weapon? So when he's like healing someone with a hypo spray, he could turn around and go. Tss.
Or he can
He's
make
the most dangerous person with a pickle you'll ever see.
or he can make a bazooka out of a bamboo shoot and some rocks.
Yes, improvised weaponry. Do it.
All right. What's one more focus?
Isn't there an away team survival?
Just survival.
I think there's one for away mission survival specifically.
Well, so focuses are not they're not locked in, so you can put whatever you want, except for something
focused on living.
Except for something generic like security or I don't know, science. By the way, I forgot to ask you. Could you, Sarah? Do you mind changing that and making it something more specific, like a specific type of science?
Yeah, I'll have a look at that.
Put natural science.
Your OP
That's
science
more
officer.
Specific.
She's
Natural
overpowered. Don't take away my overpowered officer.
You should put space science.
Yes, good. That's focus.
Great. So on away missions, she's useless.
Oh God, no! What have we done?
I can't
in
scan
space.
this. I can't scan this plant. It's not in space.
Oh my goodness, Lance, you gave more donations again.
Yep.
You gave more subs.
Happy holidays.
It's the holidays. Where's your beard, Santa?
2 gift subs out there.
I stole
New
it.
Patrick's Day to you too, winners.
Merry New Patrick's Day.
Okay, so is that anything else left for Ensign Rick?
All right. So
What
he's
about three-dimensional chess master?
Oh my god, yes.
instead of
Could it be
survival.
useful?
Yes.
I mean, let's think about this. Make sure we're making the right decision.
I mean, Data had
No,
to beat the dude in Strategema for that one episode. So why
Oh my
can't
God,
he
yeah.
have a focus in a game?
Yeah. What if we encounter the aliens that force you to play games? We might need him. But
Calamarain.
No.
Calamarain.
Calamarain, then
But-
3 more.
No,
Calamari.
but survival fits, guys.
Welcome to the musical episode of USS Sovereign.
I am out. If we do a
Better
musical
hope
episode,
Cat's-
I'm
You
leaving.
better hope Cat's not watching.
Why does she not like?
Sovek will be ill that day.
Does she not like musical episodes?
Oh, I'm just talking about singing in general.
Oh, does she not like singing in
Does she-
general? She goes to all
Does she
kinds of
like-
concerts.
Depending on what people start singing.
Oh,
Remember,
oh,
she's
okay.
an IP lawyer.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah, that makes more sense now that you mention it.
Do you realize how many times each week I have to tell James, "Hey, Cat's gonna get you."
Oh, guys! Chat has put their
What?
chat has put forward. No, he if he is to be Rick 5-dimensional chess grandmaster, yeah. So he might have to be the grandmaster.
So
It's a great
fi-
game on Steam. You should play it.
So five-dimensional chess, or we'll just put dimensional chess, so he can be a grandmaster at all.
Oh my!
Can we get a character sheet for Mott the Barber? Can he be on the Sovereign? This is his next assignment.
Holy cow! We're gonna have so many. You're gonna have more support NPCs than actual players.
So many people can come and guest star playing one of these characters. It's great.
Okay.
I still think Star Trek Online Mott should have been the Emperor, not Wesley Crusher.
Oh my god,
Oh
that would
my.
have been. Well, I'm pretty sure Mott was the second choice if they couldn't get Will Wheaton.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
And Rick, does he have any other name besides just Rick?
Pickle Rick.
Rick Rickington III.
Jingleheimer.
Yes.
It's his last name.
Jingleheimer Schmidt it is.
Rick, what is
Oh.
it?
Rick the
Jingleheimer
Third.
Schmidt. I think it's German.
Rickle,
Rickleton.
wait, holy cow.
Rick. Just Rick.
Barrett.
Aaron Rickinson.
Rick?
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Rick. Ingle?
Jingle, just the word
Rick
jingle.
Barry Jingle Schmeimer Poopoo.
Jingle with a J or Rickle? I thought you said Rickleheimer Schmidt.
No, it's Pickleheimer Schmidt.
Oh,
actually.
Pickleheimer Schmidt.
No.
Pickle.
are these two
Oh,
characters
this is gonna be a
end up
really
being
confused
brothers?
now. All I know is Jingleheimer Schmidt needs to be in there somewhere.
Is it hyphenated or is it all one word?
Pickle
Oh,
Rhymer
One word.
Rick.
It's one word.
Lord spelt it in
Pickleheimer
the chat, by the way.
In the tradition of the German language,
It's
which
DT.
has the longest words ever.
Schadenfreude? Rick Schadenfreude? All right.
Well, that's just sad.
So Rick Pickleheimer Schmidt, yes?
Rickington III. I'm
Rick
throwing Earl at the start.
Rick Pickleheimer
Do you
Schmidt
know with-
Rickington
with-
III.
With Crewman Pickle?
Wow.
That's why we call him Rick.
His name's just gotta continue getting longer and longer, isn't it?
All right, I think we've run out of characters. All right, so Rick
Okay.
Pickleheimer Schmidt Rickington the third. Okay, all right, here we go. Export to PDF. It's happening.
Oh my.
There we go.
Oh, goodness.
You've now created a monster. I mean, a support character. All right, so next
Name
up
is a monster.
is security officer. All right, Pickle, crewman Pickle. So what's his
He's Rickelheimer Schmidt. So it's
my
Rick
God.
Pickleheimer Schmidt and Pickle Rickerheimer Schmidt.
Picklington the Fourth.
All right. Well, first off, what species is Picklington the Pickle?
Saurian.
Well,
I don't-
if he's a pickle, how about he's an Orion?
Orion.
Orion.
His last name is Gherkin.
Well, look at that. He already gets bonuses in daring, fitness, and presence. So, all right, we can swap two of the values for the attributes. So, where do you want to put your 10 and where do you want to put your 7? Whoa, slow down, everybody.
What was his job now again?
He's another security officer.
Another security guard.
Yeah.
I would be almost tempted to leave the reason where it is. And
How about fitness?
swap the control and the fitness. Yeah.
He's an acrobatic
What
pickle.
did we give Rick again?
Daring.
Daring is 10.
We gave him daring.
Yeah.
So I would give this one a different 10 in case you want one of them. They're on the same mission. You want one to do something the other can't.
Yeah.
All right, and do you want to keep the 7 at the reason? Do you want to swap and the inside and the presence with the daring and the control? Put the 9s or the 8s anywhere.
What was Rick's 7?
Rick.
His 7 was an insight.
Yeah.
I would leave stuff where it is.
Okay. All right. Disciplines. So I'm assuming again you want security to be the highest.
That would make the most sense.
And where do you want to put the 3? You want to put the 3 in science for this guy, like you wanted for the other one?
Yeah, I feel like science might be better because he can sort of scan. Like, the medic can be helping with wounds. If there's something untoward inside, the scientist can scan it.
Okay.
He can be really into horticulture.
Yeah.
Is that his first focus? Horticulture?
Could be.
Sure.
Sure. How do you spell horticulture? Horticulture. So is that the study of oh, I spelled it right. Nice. Is that the study of hortas? Is it horticulture or horticulture? See, it's a Star Trek joke, Selleck.
If you made medicine a 4,
I think Selleck froze because he's not laughing at my joke.
I did not freeze.
He didn't know how to
I will
react.
laugh at a joke when there is a funny joke.
Oh.
You could make medicine a 4, and then he could do like a fitness medicine and lead the away team on a juice cleanse.
Chalota!
A pickle juice cleanse.
Oh my goodness.
Chalota!
All right, so good science
So we
3.
Still need a security.
Focuses. We're on
still need
focus.
we still need a security focus.
And what was his 10 in? His 10 was in fitness.
10 was in fitness. Yeah.
His focus is, if you can outrun it, it can't hurt you.
Focus is in judo.
Pickle speed.
Rolling away from problems.
So Lord Ford says in the chat, so a green person who's good with plants, do they perchance have a green thumb?
Can we make them an Orion then, since they're green?
Oh, we already did.
They are on a
They are on a
Yeah,
run.
Oh, we
Take him
did.
on a run.
I missed that bit. Damn it.
Yeah, it might have been when you had stepped away.
Oh man.
It might have been when you were looking a little green.
Yeah, why is my brain having trouble trying to think of focuses?
So, do you want it to be something fitness related? Maybe they're all-star
You
track.
can lift, bro.
Maybe they're an all-star track champion or a marathon runner or something like that.
Perfect physique.
Climber.
Climber?
Yeah, whatever the real word for that is.
The ascending
Well,
pickle.
Troll.
I think it's
Free
I think it
climber?
should-
Rock climber.
He's a rock roller.
I still think he should have perfect physique, and he can stand there and then woo the people into submission.
Perfect physique. How do you spell physique? Physique. Physique. Oh, I spelled it right. Look at that. Man, I'm 2 for 2. Physique. All right. Horticulture, free climber, perfect physique.
Is it time to begin the game?
And he is a crew member? Oh, there's no option for a crew member. Oh, petty officer?
He's very petty, yeah.
He's a petty officer.
My.
Chief Petty Officer John 117.
Oh my God, he can actually be a private.
Do it.
Private Pickle. Yes. Yes.
All right, Pickleheimer.
No. That's
Sorry.
just, that's just
Picklington
Rick.
the Fourth.
Pickle McPickleface.
I still vote for Gherkin for a last name.
Oh, Gherkin.
No, I think that Pickle, he should just have one name, and we should decide later. And Pickle is actually an acronym for his full name. And one of you
Pickle
guys,
Dillspear.
and you guys have to come up with a challenge to find out what his full name is, an acronym. And then we'll have a Twitter competition. The best name out at the acronym
There you
Pickle
go.
gets it. But we're going to call him
Let it-
Pickle.
Let
So
everybody
is
pick.
it spelled pickle or is it like PIKL?
Throwing in
It's
do the Star
It's-
Trek thing and throw in an apostrophe.
no, it's PEEKILL.
Peekle?
Eagle.
Kill.
What is it?
Peekle.
P-E-E what?
PEEKILL.
I
P
double- wait, 2 L's?
Why are you putting in the
Eagle.
spaces? What is with the spaces?
Holy cow! Are you gotta it's because we're a sci-fi show that takes place in space. Lance, what duh?
Oh, my bad.
No, sorry. All right, I
An apostrophe after P.
L P kill. Yeah.
Aren't those mountains in New York?
No, that's
And
the that's the Catskills.
he's
They're peaceful somewhere.
he speaks like Chekhov. He
It
talks
is
like
a
that.
terrible
Peekle.
Russian accent.
Peekle.
I didn't want to offend
Pickle.
anyone, so I wasn't going to do an actual Russian accent.
You sort of have to when you say it right.
That's fine.
Those
I'm fine with
yeah.
offending Russians.
They probably
Okay.
are They probably are watching, James. I'm sure.
I'm sure this is high on their security feed. All right, Private Peekle. Private Peekle. Yeah,
Hmm
with
Peekle.
Private Peekle with perfect physique. The alliteration's not quite there, but all right.
No veins on that one.
Oh boy.
You know, pickle
Oh
veins.
my.
Yep. Okay.
Wow, you took this to the gutter.
All right. So we have created our. I'll make some little icons for them. I'm sure they'll be hysterical. for next time. But so the next time there's trouble on an away mission, or you need a little extra backup, you can call Ensign Rickelheimer Schmidt Rickington III, or Peekle, Private Peekle, which we don't know what his name stands for. You all have to figure that out for us. So,
Greetings.
all right.
Yeah, I lost my connection.
Captain
Cisco has joined us.
Ben Cisco. Oh, nice. Cool. Welcome. Thanks for watching.
Cisco.
All right, so let's get into the action on board the USS Sovereign now that we've created our characters. So the ship is heading at a comfortable warp speed towards Narendra Station after completing the mission where they rescued the crew of the USS Atlantis from a time gravity bubble. And at the center of that anomaly was an alien's ship from another dimension that was using an experimental gravity drive that initially caused the issue. The alien, which is sort of a non-corporeal entity that absorbs and joins with a physical host, took over the bodies of several crew members that ended up killing them, and then eventually was trying to sacrifice himself to save everyone from the anomaly getting bigger. Captain Shepard and crew of the Sovereign were able to work with the alien to get the alien ship destroyed, stop the anomaly, save the time-displaced crew of the USS Atlantis, the NX-06, and then as the alien was about to dissipate and presumably die forever, the crew made a very daring attempt to transfer the alien into Captain Shepard's pet beagle, whose name is Dogtanian.
Dogtanian!
And the transfer was successful. And so now they have a pet beagle on board that has some interesting qualities about them. They let me bring up the character sheet real quick so I can just show you where we're at with Dogtanian. Dogtanian is a species canine and unknown. Their rank is best friend. Their assignment is captain's number 1. Their traits are beagle, curiosity, empathic. Their focuses are bite, smell, quantum mechanics, and astrophysics. Their values are scientific knowledge is an enabling power, and also cheese is a value, and my human is my family. And they have the talent of constantly watching. Their weapon is bite, which is a melee attack with the qualities of vicious 1. It's a one-handed weapon and it's cumbersome. And other equipment is a dog collar. So that is the newest crew member of the USS Sovereign. I love the emojis from Captain Ben Cisco of the little beagle emojis in chat. That's amazing.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Can I propose one value? It's a dog value. It's always spin at least 3 times before going to the bathroom to search for men with beards and hats. Every dog does it.
Is anybody not on the bridge, by the way? Or does everybody want to start out on the bridge? Okay, great.
I feel like someone needs to operate this ship from lower decks. So can someone be down in the engineering room while our engineer is busy doing something else?
Well, he's presumably doing engineer stuff. He's just
Okay, that's
whatever.
okay,
I mean,
that's fine.
the ship is running with the additional crew. But out of you player characters, does anybody want to start somewhere other than the bridge?
I would like to start in the medical bay, and I am taking Dog Tanyan for his first vet appointment because he needs a checkup because he's been a good boy, but he ate too much cheese and now he has a tummy ache.
I apologize for not having a beagle token. I should have made a token when I made his character.
It's right. We know he's there. It's fine.
So you're in the doctor's office with
Dog Tanyan.
let's see if this works. Is this going to work?
Yes.
There he is.
Oh my God! Hello, Dog Tanyan. Oh, you are such a good boy. Yes, you are. Teach me the wonders
For
of
the
the
moment he
universe,
was on the
Tanyan.
bridge, I saw Sovek just staring him down. It was the perfect angle.
There we go.
Hello.
Doug Tanyan.
Hello.
Okay, so all right, does anybody want to play the doctor? I should say, who wants to play the doctor?
I mean, Sarah's a scientist. Sarah, that's close to the doctor. Well, I could also be the doctor.
No, you're already in the scene. Somebody else needs to play the doctor.
I'll do the doctor.
Okay. Do you know where the character sheet is in case we need it?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
No. It's Anish Tala Jamel. While you're pulling that up, I'm gonna go refill my eggnog.
Got it.
Okay.
Too late. Too late for eggnog.
Oh no. All right. Well,
So is he all right, Doc?
You're the doctor. Do your vet examination.
Is he gonna be okay, Doc?
Oh, well, that would remain to be seen. We haven't seen the effects of this alien on a canine life form. We know it seems to survive okay in human life forms.
Okay. Well, do you have any suggestions? Because he's got a bad tummy ache because he ate too much cheese.
Right. What kind of cheese?
It was only cheddar, but I have sneaking suspicion he ate some camembert as well.
Oh, yeah, well, cheddar is better. What about... How did he get a hold of this cheese, by chance?
Well, I don't know, but I got into the room, and there was suddenly camembert and cheddar in my room. And the only thing I can think of is somehow he was able to use the replicator to make himself some cheese.
All right, and what have been his symptoms so far?
He's been sweating. He's come out in a rash on his tummy, and he just keeps whimpering. Listen. See, I just don't know what to do.
What's interesting, I've never heard of a canine sweating before. Usually they just pant.
I know, it's odd, right?
All right, has he had any issues going to the bathroom?
You know what? Yes, he has. I've not seen him use his litter box once.
So I think we should scan Dog Tanyan.
All right. Well, that's going to be a medicine reason check, and we'll difficulty of 0.
Okay. It's gonna roll to 2 then. I'll go with it. $17 and 20. Uh-oh.
Oh no, Dog Tanyan, my boy!
Hang on, let me just check something real quick.
You've killed him already.
My boy.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So you take out the tricorder and you scan Dogtanian, and so something's not quite right. It's there seems to be some interference in the tricorder. And just to be clear, you generated 0 successes, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you rolled a complication, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, you know, something's, you know, it's not quite working. So you decide you're going to go get another tricorder. So you turn around and you go over, and Captain Shepard is watching you do this. And all of a sudden, Dogtanian jumps up off the examination table and bolts for the door. The door is open, and Dogtanian runs out and takes off, and the doors close.
Shepard chases after him.
All right, that's going to be a fitness. A fitness security check.
Okay, so that is a total of.
And hang on,
12.
I need to bring up Dogtanian's character sheet. Oh, I have it over here. Right. Oh, I'll just bring it up over here though. All right. All right. So fitness security.
Okay.
And it's going to be a difficulty of 2.
Okay, well, I have 1 success. Here's the other. No! 16, that's not a success.
So just 1 success?
1 success, yeah.
All right. So you bolt out the door, and as you leave, you see him as far down the corridor as you can see the corridor, and he takes off in one direction. You run and you run and run. You get to that intersection. You look, and he's nowhere to be found.
Computer, locate Dogtanian.
So the computer responds, "I'm sorry, that life form is no longer aboard."
Oh, no.
Can I get an in the meantime moment real quick?
Sure.
All right. So, Dr. Jamel to Lieutenant Hassar.
Hassar here.
Yes, the captain and his dog, D'Artagnan, just ran out of sickbay. The captain running after him, so he may need some assistance in locating the dog. He's pretty fast.
Okay. Thank you. Run a sensor scan.
Sure.
Okay.
So it's going to be let's do. So you're running a scan to look for the dog, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's going to be a security control.
Okay. 10 plus 4, 14.
And that's going to be a difficulty. It's going to be a difficulty of 1.
All right. There's a 9 and an 8, both successes.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 threat.
Of course you are. I was really debating on going ahead and giving you another point so I could get another die and reroll if necessary.
Don't worry, it wouldn't have helped.
Of course not.
So you scan and you take the Dogtanyan's original genetic profile before the alien merged, and you run a recognition scan, and you can't. It appears as though that genetic being is not on the ship. So it's clear that whatever has happened through the merge is not allowing you to scan properly. So there's no way to locate. Well, your scan does not provide you with the location of Dogtanian.
Captain Lord says this is why James can't have pets.
I saw that.
And yet they let him command a starship.
Exactly.
Lieutenant, are you saying the alien is nowhere to be found on the ship?
The scans aren't showing it anywhere, sir. They don't recognize the profile.
We may need to seal the deck and raise force fields.
Is that an order?
Computer intruder alert.
Oh.
We do not know enough about this life form. It could be very dangerous. We need to find it as soon as possible.
Captain Shepard Bridge.
Understood, sir.
What's
This
the
is Commander
intruder?
Sovic. Apparently, you've lost your dog, Captain.
Well, he ran, and now I don't have him anymore. So he said, yes, Sovic, that is accurate. Yes.
I am simply doing all I can to rectify the situation, Captain.
Okay. Well, can I see you in my ready room?
Very well.
So the captain goes up to the bridge. He comes out, and the two of you go into the ready room.
Commander, do you remember which way the ready room is?
I think it's over here, but I don't have a graphic for the ready room, so.
Okay, well we're gonna go this way. Oh, it's off. Ready room is now down here. Commander, over here. Any clue where Dogtanian might be, Commander?
With all due respect, Captain, I'm not the one who lost him.
That is true. Now, what's the problem, Sovic, with you? You've been seeming off with me for the past day, and that's unusual for you.
I feel obligated to bring some concerns I have to you.
Oh, proceed, Commander.
I believe that your decision to host the alien consciousness in your pet beagle to be rash and ill thought out. Also, you denied me the opportunity, as your first officer, to offer my thoughts and possible alternatives.
I can assure you, Sovic, my intentions were noble. I was trying to save an alien life.
Captain, that was never in doubt. I feel you have ignored the potential ethical and practical considerations in such a decision. For example, to my knowledge, the alien did not ask for a new host to be provided, and even if they had, is a dog a suitable host for a being that clearly demonstrated intelligence and sentience of a level comparable to our own?
You have a point, Commander. This is uncharted territory.
Sir, it's uncharted for a reason. I feel duty-bound to submit a report to Starfleet detailing my objections to this joining.
You are, of course, within your right to do so, Commander.
So Sovic turns to sort of walk out, and then just as he reaches the doors before they open, he turns back. On a personal note, Captain, I am hurt by your apparent lack of trust. And then he just walks out.
Vulcan feeling hurt. Well, that's unusual. And that's where Shepard fades into the cut to someone else's scene.
All right, so let's go. Nova, do you want to do anything to try to find the dog? By the way, I got a ready room, just in time.
Nova, I think you should take Winter's suggestion and look for the fire suppression system.
Which...
He said, "Where's the nearest fire hydrant?"
I saw that. I don't think we're gonna find him at all unless it wants to be found.
So you did seal off the deck, is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, he sounded intruder alert, so I suppose that's what ended up happening.
If anybody knows what deck sickbay is on a Sovereign class starship, that would be good to know. For the meantime, we'll assume it's deck 12 because that's what it was in
It might be 8, actually.
TNG. Is it 8?
It might be 8.
I think they reference it in First Contact, but I don't remember.
We might actually have seen the doors in First Contact. It's just been so long since I've seen it.
Oh, they do.
But...
Actually, you do see the doors when the Borg break in.
Okay, actually, yeah, maybe I should search the deck.
So you're gonna go down to
down to where are we going to call it? Deck 8.
It's on
Sure.
deck 7.
It's on deck 7.
Hey, I won't call that.
One large sickbay facility is located on deck 7. There are multiple.
Okay.
sickbays there.
On deck 7, and I'm going to bring yeah, go ahead, bring all 3 security people, Foster, Pickle, and Rick.
Foster, Pickle, and Rick.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, we've got 4 security officers. Might as well go ahead and use all of them.
So
Tricorders and phasers for everybody.
I'll prepare source of separation in case this doesn't work.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
The only problem with saucer separation in this particular case, 7's up high enough that it would still be within the saucer, isn't it?
Then the saucer would self-destruct to save the other half of the ship.
Man, Sovek is serious about this.
Oh my goodness.
He's having a bad
Yes,
day.
apparently he is.
All right. So
Just to inform you, our chief science officer has fallen asleep.
aw.
So, well, she fell asleep and I woke her up, so now she's toddling to bed. Just make everyone aware.
All right. So as the Sovereign is at warp, you go down to deck 8 and deck 7, or maybe you go to deck 8 and then you go up to 7. I don't know how you want to do this. So deck 7,
Go to deck 7.
deck 7 is sealed off. So you take a turbo lift there. You open up. You step out. The turbo lifts are secured unless you use your commands. So what would you like to do?
Split the group up in 2s. 2 go one way, 2 go the other. scan
Okay.
as you're walking
to cover
along.
Foster, I can cover Foster.
Yeah, why don't you cover Foster? James, you can pick Pickle or Rick or...
Okay, whereabouts are their character sheets now?
Let me... hang on, I will upload them in just a moment. And Selleck, you can play as whichever one James doesn't pick. Let's see here. Okay, there's that. Characters.
There's Sarah. Good night.
Oh, everyone says good night.
Good night, Sarah. Is she going
Good night.
to bed?
Yeah, she's got to go to bed. She's fallen asleep.
Aw. All right, those are uploading. It'll just be one moment. Yep, they should be up now. If you refresh the Google Drive folder.
I shall take Rick Pickington the third. Rick Pickleheimer Schmidt Rickington the third.
Pikul is mine.
All right, so Hassar, who's going with you?
I will take Foster with me.
Okay. So Hassar and Foster go down in one direction. Ricky Pickleton, Rickster, Pickle, whatever. You two go down the other direction. All right, so let's start with Hassar and Foster. We're going to need a security insight check. And one of you will roll the main check, and the other person will can assist. I'm assuming Hassar. I'm assuming Nova, you'll want Hassar to do the main roll, and well, I guess whichever you want. So
observation focus, would that apply?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, then I will do the main roll.
And this is going to be a difficulty of 3.
Difficulty of 3. Okay,
Yep.
You said insight security?
Insight security, yep.
Okay. Here's your point of threat for my extra die.
Okay.
And difficulty of 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the focus, which would allow extra if I roll a 4 or less. And we have no momentum, correct?
Correct, you have 0 momentum.
Take 2 more.
Did
No.
Did you roll
No,
already? Or?
No, I didn't roll yet. Don't do that, because I do have Lance rolling a die. Alright, so just the 1. Okay. Sweet!
Alright, and then...
I got a Delta, an 11,
Ooh.
and a 13.
Nice. I'm assuming that... What's your insight security?
Insight security would be 13. Heck, they're all successes.
Alright, so how many successes is that?
4.
4. And Lance, what did you get?
Oh, I was going to wait. So here we go.
So that's 1 die, right, for you?
Yep, 11. And Morris is 12 when you add the 2 together.
Alright, so that's a total of 5
Success.
successes, right?
Nice.
Alright, so that's a difficulty of 3, so you have 2 momentum to spare.
Okay.
So you decide not to rely on your tricorder at all. You use your cat-like senses to sort of sniff and
Use the cat noise.
and look. Use the was the cat noise. Okay. You I'm gonna have to get a regular meow. So, so you go into tracker mode and you're sniffing around, and you can definitely smell them. So you start to head in the direction that you're confident that you think they're at. So you head down that way. Now we cut to Pickle and Rick. So same thing for you guys. Security insight check, and I'll let you guys decide who rolls the main roll and who rolls the assist.
Well, my security insight is 11. What's yours?
Mine is 12.
Okay, I'll assist you. You roll the main.
Okay. So again, difficulty of 3.
Who's Pickle and who's Rick?
Pickle.
Pickle.
I'm Rick Jingleheimer Smith, Rickington III.
Pickle roll now.
Oh, so I'm assuming you want to bank that momentum. Is that correct, or
Yes.
did you want to do anything with it? Okay. So there are 2 points of momentum available if you guys want to use them before you roll.
Well, I've already rolled.
Okay.
I've also already rolled.
All right, what you got? Difficulty of 3.
Pickle roll bad. No
Okay.
success.
Okay.
Oh.
Rick rolled a 12,
Okay.
which means no success.
So you guys are trying to use your tricorders. You're trying to sort of suss out where this thing is, where this dog is. Try the tricorders again, but it's just not working. And you get to an intersection in the corridor, and one of you starts to head in one direction, the other starts to head in the other, and then you kind of look at each other, and then you both try to go in the opposite. Then you decide, we're going to go in the third direction. So you just you're not quite, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. So you just head down and you keep going straight.
I'm a Triblin pickle. I can't hold a tricorder.
So so let's cut back to Hisar and Foster. So you're sniffing the air. You're almost walking through the corridor with your eyes closed, because you're using all your cat senses, and you're just letting that tracker mode take over, and you turn the corner of the corridor, and there's Dogtanian sniffing in a door, like sniffing the bottom of a door. And so there you are at the end of the corridor, and now you've stopped, and you're looking at the dog, and the dog's sort of sniffing, and then it stops and it looks up at you. So
Wait, is it me, and is it Morris and Hisar?
Yes. Yeah.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Of course, you gotta say that.
So he kind of puts his paws down like he wants to play. He's got his butt up in the air, and he's wagging his tail.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to convince him to come over by saying, "Who's a good boy?"
So you're gonna call him over.
I'm gonna call him over. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to convince him.
All right.
Do a dog whistle.
All right. So what do you say? What do you do? Show me what you do to get the dog to come over.
Who's a good boy? Come here. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
All right. So that's going to be a command presence check with a difficulty of 2.
All right. So
Buy
that's
dice.
11.
Buy dice.
All right. I want to spend 2 momentum on 2 extra die.
So you can spend one.
I get by 1 extra die. I'm gonna spend 1 momentum for 1 extra die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 1 level of threat for an extra die.
No, so it'd be 2
It's still
threat.
2.
It goes up to 2.
We want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. So let's do that. So I'm gonna roll 4 total.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Okay, so Morris has. You said it was Presence Command, right?
Yep.
That number is 11 from Morris, and the roll was 3 successes and 1. Yeah, the other one's a 15, so we had 3 successes.
Okay, so 3
9,
successes.
6, and 10.
All right, so that was a difficulty of 2, so you got 1 spare momentum.
And I'll bank that.
So you're just going to go ahead and bank that? All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, so
Oh boy.
Wait to see what comes.
So Dog
Oh,
Tanyan. So Dog Tanyan is like, and Dog Tanyan starts running towards you, like running, and then I'm gonna spend 2 threat.
Ah,
Whoops. I'm gonna spend 2 threat. Right as Dog Tanyan's almost within an arm's reach from you, the door that they were sniffing opens, and
Oh no.
Dog Tanyan goes, "Arr!" and turns and looks, and then bolts to the door. Somebody walks out, and Dog Tanyan zooms in just as the doors close.
and the person
Bad
who
dog,
walked out is
bad
Commander
dog.
Shepard. Is Captain Shepard.
Yeah, Hisar, you better call the captain.
What door did he
We-
run into?
Yeah. What room are we in front of?
You were in front of the Arboretum.
No, oh my goodness.
Okay. So not
Okay.
torpedo
Oh, I know
control.
what's
No,
Okay.
no. Hussar to bridge.
So back
This
here?
is
Oh.
Shepard. Commander, this is my ship. You'll recall.
Well, so
Okay.
hang on. In fairness,
We'll see about that.
you were in the ready room, and Sovek left to go back onto the bridge.
Yep.
So
Remove myself onto the wedge.
okay, so all right, you can be on the bridge. It's your ship, I guess.
All right, if you're on the bridge, I won't answer.
This is
Yeah, I
Shepard.
just assume.
This is Shepard coming.
Captain, we've located Dog Tanyan. Unfortunately, he's done run into the Arboretum.
Well, you know that could be much worse. I guess I did forget to take him for his walkies this morning.
Understood.
Sovek is legitimately setting up force fields as this is going on.
Where are you
But
setting
it-
up force fields?
If I don't know which door he ran into, on all doors, but certainly on any other exits of the Arboretum.
Okay,
Captain?
so that's gonna be. Hang on, we're gonna do. That's gonna
Oh.
be a engineering control check with a difficulty of 0.
Okay.
So just don't screw it up.
Come on.
Even better, don't even roll. It's all done.
That's
No.
true. You could decide not to roll.
No.
Yeah.
No, I've already rolled.
Okay.
I got a success.
Oh.
Okay.
Yay.
So that's 1 momentum. Do you want to do anything with that momentum, or do you want to bank it?
I'm happy to bank it.
Okay. All right. So, you put up force fields and secure all the doors to the Arboretum. You alert Hisar that you've done that, and Hisar, you would certainly know how to then, get into the Arboretum if you needed to.
Is there anybody else currently in the Arboretum, Captain?
Do a scan. Actually, computer. Is there anyone else in the Arboretum?
There is the computer responds and lets you know that there is one humanoid crew member and one additional animal in the. In the Arboretum.
Captain?
Oh no.
Yes.
I think we need to get down there. The botanist has been growing those tupaberry trees from Aurelia that my grandmother sent me, and I think I'm kind of worried about this.
Okay, then let's... Sovek, you have the bridge. We're going down to look at this.
Aye, sir.
And since I never close the channel after they leave the bridge, Commander,
Yes, Lieutenant?
flood the room with anesthesia and knock everybody out.
Good call. So I start doing that.
Okay, that's going to be a it's going to be a science control check with a difficulty of 2. Difficulty of 1.
Okay, and we have some momentum, I hope. Okay,
3.
difficulty of 1. Alright, I'm gonna take 1 momentum for an extra die.
Okay.
Science control, you say?
Science control, yep.
Okay. Ooh, if any focuses apply, a lot of successes. No, never mind. It's irrelevant. 2 successes.
2 successes? Okay.
I forgot my science is terrible.
So you have 1 momentum. I'm assuming you want to bank it?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you punch into the computer that you want to, you start to flood the arboretum with anesthetizing gas, and and it's successful. It goes in. So now the arboretum is flooded with anesthetizing gas.
And do we need to wait any kind of time before we're able to go in?
I would say that. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, those loaded eggnogs make me tired. It probably takes about 10 seconds for it to go into effect and sort of knock anything out that's in there. So you would then need to clear the anesthetizing gas before you go in.
If there's an airlock, there's a quick way of clearing the air.
You're muted.
You're not killing my pet.
Oh.
You're not killing my pet.
I mean, you don't know that that's what he wants to do. So Sovek, what is what would you like to do? How would you like to evacuate the gas from the arboretum? Just normally, or
can I? Yeah, can I not just cycle it through once? Once
absolutely.
It's been there for a few minutes, so I know it's taken effect.
Yeah. So you wait 15, 20 seconds, and then you you punch in and you tell the computer to suck out the gas, and you can let Hassar know that that's happened.
Okay. Lieutenant, the gas is cleared.
Thank you, Commander. We're going to go in. I'll check on the crew member. You go get the dog.
Well, I'm on the bridge, but yeah.
I
think he's talking to Foster.
Oh, okay.
Foster, yeah.
So the door's open. There's a little hint of vapor that sort of escapes, but it quickly dissipates. And you walk in, and you notice that the crew member is unconscious on the floor, but there's no sign of their pet anywhere. So you walk up to them
and use my tricorder scans, make sure they're okay.
Sure. Yep. You can do that.
Okay.
And then
what's that going to be?
It's nothing. It's fine. You scan them, and they're fine. They're just asleep.
Okay.
And then, sorry, I had to go grab a source book to check something.
And just at that moment, Captain Shepard arrives through the door with Trailer.
It concerns me that he's laughing. It looks like a devious laugh. I'm talking about our game master here.
No. Now, you should have heard the laugh that he was giving the other day when we were working on... well, you were there, but... Man, James is the only one that wasn't. He was enjoying it. Enjoying my role, which
Dun dun dun.
then didn't matter after all.
For any of you guys here in the chat or out east, I am sorry for the cold that we're sending you. That is why I am dressed like I am, because it's still cold inside my house.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's been negative something all stinking day here.
So the crew member that was unconscious was a Bajoran crew member.
Wow.
I mean, is a Bajoran crew member? Is a Bajoran crew member? Sorry, I didn't mean to imply that was anything else. Anyway, and their pet is nowhere to be found.
Do we know what the pet is?
You can certainly
can someone run a scan.
You can certainly check the crew roster. And it is a Junji jackdaw, which is a large flightless bird from Gunji.
Of course, it's flightless.
Which is known for its high-pitched squeal and docile nature. However, it has been known to to eat large creatures whole.
And this is just on the ship.
I mean, you know.
Is there any sign of Dogtanian?
No visible sign, and no visible sign of the Junji jackdaw.
Commander.
I mean, the arboretum is rather large, so you can't see the whole room.
So back here.
Any other additional life signs other than us?
I will do a quick scan.
So a quick scan. Let you know that there is only one other life sign that's being registered, and it appears to be the Junji jackdaw.
Okay, we need to get the Junji jackdaw to the med bay and do a scan in case my Dogtanian has been consumed.
Can't we scan it here, Captain?
Let's do that.
Well, first you have to find it.
Okay, everyone search. Find a bird.
Can I not give them a bearing based on the scan?
Yeah, you can tell them where it is, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. You don't,
Hey,
well,
so Trailar has a very high insight, and considering he is a bird and he has a focus in investigation, I think I might be able to suss out where this bird would have headed to.
Sure.
If it wasn't under supervision.
Sure. So give me a security insight check. The difficulty of 1.
All right. Yeah, a 10 and a 12, so 2 successes, and I had a focus for it.
And was one of them less than your insight? I mean, less than your security, or equal to?
Yeah, because for the trailer sheet, that is security insight is 15 total, so 12 insight, 3 security.
And what were your rolls?
10 and 12.
Okay, so that's two successes. Okay.
And then I had a focus of investigation.
Yeah, so
But that only applies.
the focus is if you rolled a 3 or less, it would count as 2 successes.
Okay.
Because you're using your
then,
security. All right, so 2 successes. So you have 1 point of momentum. Do you want to bank that? Or do you want to? Yeah. Okay.
I'll bank.
So you sort of use your bird senses. You use your investigative skills, and you sort of you get the hunch that some birds, after they've consumed a large meal, will actually find a secluded spot on the ground to sort of nest in while they digest their large meal. And so you just catch a feather moving on the other side of a tree in the far corner of the arboretum, and you motion to the captain and to Hussar, and you all run over there, and sure enough, on the other side is the Junji jackdaw sitting with a bulbous stomach, resting at the base of the tree.
Can we scan the animal?
Yep, you can scan the animal.
Well, it's 3 animals now, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, I want to scan it because I want to see if I can find out D'Artagnan's new DNA profile and then just beam him out.
Okay. So that will be a science reason check with a difficulty of 2.
Oh, I'll beam him. I won't tell you where, but I'll beam him.
Well, am I okay to order someone else to do this?
Yeah, absolutely.
You are the captain.
I know. Nova, what is your science stat?
No, not good, I don't think.
Trailer, what's your science stat?
Oh, it's a 2.
It's a
It's
2,
still
okay.
not good.
Trailer, yours?
We can't hear you, Lance.
Uh-oh.
And don't forget,
Who has a science of 3?
Science is a 2. What was the attribute?
reason.
I have 8 reason, science 2.
Okay, Nova, what about you?
9 reason, science 2.
I have reason 11, science 1, so I have the. So
Yeah, you have the best hit.
Yeah, so I'll do it myself, and I'd like to buy 2 dice. Is that okay?
Yep, you can do that for momentum.
Yes, please.
Yep. All right, so that clears out all your momentum. So that's 4 dice. Difficulty of 2, science reason.
15's a fail. 14's a fail. Oh no. 20 is a critical fail. And 2 20s is 2 critical fails.
My goodness.
I'm not the luck of the roll tonight. Poor D'Artagnan.
You know.
This is the night.
I don't know if this might not end on a happy note.
This is the night of James's failures.
This may be a burning a determination kind of situation.
Yes, I'm going to burn at my determination, which is...
Oh, I know. You already rolled, dude.
Yeah, you gotta do that before you roll.
Yeah, that's the first.
You gotta
thing
modify.
Oh.
You gotta improve your odds before you roll the dice. So you gotta spend all that stuff and look at all the different things you can apply before you roll your dice.
Yeah.
Well, it's been so long since we've used it. It's been like 3 months.
All right. So, hey, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way.
Fine.
So, so you take out your tricorder. You're very frantic. Your hands are shaking. You're so upset and nervous that Dog Tanyan is hurt or not going to be okay. You have a really hard time punching in the keys to get the tricorder to scan properly, and in the end you just can't do it. You're so upset. You're so nervous. You just kind of drop the tricorder, and you're just like, oh, what are we gonna do? And then just as you fall to your knees to cry, the bird burps.
Oh no.
Trailer to sickbay. Dr. Jamel, can you please come to the Arboretum?
That
was me. I did that.
Yeah, let's have now that you're Trailar in this scene. Why don't Selleck? Why don't you be the doctor?
Sure.
You got the sheet. Can you pull it up?
Yep. On my way.
A little late, but I'll play it anyway. By the way,
I'm supposed to be happy.
This entire thing that's happened tonight is nowhere near where I thought this was gonna go.
Is this better than what you were planning?
I mean, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I didn't have any solid plans. I had a thing I was gonna do if like nothing else was happening, but clearly something else is happening. So
I think we're doing pretty good though, other than some of the rolls, but I think we're coming up with good ideas.
Okay, so Jamal rushes in and you know, what seems to be the trouble?
a German Andorian, by the way.
Save Dog Tanyan, please.
Ja, das ist an issue.
Sehr gut.
Is there any way you could lock onto him with
I mean, the doctor doesn't know. The doctor doesn't know what's going on. Somebody has to explain what's happening.
Okay, so this bird has eaten Dog Tanyan, and he just burped up his collar. Can you please save him?
I will see what I can do. Can I use like a medical transporter?
You can do whatever you want. You tell me what procedure you want to do, doctor. And remember, you're the doctor. You're not Sovek. So chances are you want to save the dog.
Yeah. Keep the little shit alive. Yeah, sorry.
Come on, Doc, you can do it.
Beep.
Come on, boy, stay with me.
So you wanna do a medical transport, like an emergency medical transport?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I basically do what the captain attempted, but better?
Yeah. So you don't have a well, you do have a pattern. You do have a transporter pattern because the dog presumably beamed over from the Atlantis. So, all right. So that is going to be a medicine daring with a difficulty of 3.
Do we have any momentum?
Spend threat.
You have zero momentum.
Spend the threat.
Somebody can assist if somebody else wants to assist and can explain to me how they're going to do that. Presumably, you want to do something that allows you to take advantage of a high stat.
Well, I have medicine 3, and then I have so I'd like to hold the bird down while he does his work.
I know this will get difficult to play, but could I make a case for Sovek assisting by heading down to the main transporter room? Since he has reasonable engineering, so he should be able to assist in a beaming.
I'm fine.
I don't know. Trailar has 12 insight and 2 science, and also a talent of, one of the what do we use? Tell me how we use values again.
That's for basically if you're using determination. I'm not sure that's super applicable here.
What about
If you've got
Kertrak?
useful talent, Sovek would be a good one because he has the advisor talent. So if he assists, I will also be able to re-roll since I'll be the.
Okay, do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
All right, so Sovek is gonna, so the doctor's gonna call Sovek and ask him to go to the transporter room to do some transporter engineering stuff to assist in the transport.
Yeah,
correct?
Commander, I need you to do some beaming. Very well, Doctor. I will head to the transporter room.
Vulcans don't laugh. That's out of character.
This is high quality. This is high quality entertainment right here. All right, so Sovek books it to the nearest transporter room. Dr. Jamel, preps some work. Probably injects a hypo into the bird to do something to irradiate the bird so it can get a better transporter lock or whatever. So all right. So everybody's into position.
So, the Chief's rolling daring medicine.
So the doctor is rolling daring medicine, and Sovek is going to do, I would say, control engineering.
Okay, that works for me. What's the difficulty again?
Difficulty of 3. Do you want to buy some dice?
Sovek. No, Sovek, if he's allowed, is going to use his extra effort talent and burn some stress in order to lower the difficulty of the task, because he is frantically trying to find a way to deal with the situation that is escalating ridiculously out of control.
Okay, so we'll bring it down to a 2.
Okay, I'll just mark that down. Okay. So difficulty 2. Okay, yeah, I'll start with the Chief's roll. Okay, Sovek doesn't get to use any focuses, right? Or does he?
You can use a focus, I think, yeah.
Does hands-on engineering apply here?
Not really, because you're doing mostly computer stuff. You're not really doing anything hands-on. You're just punching buttons. I mean, you can only tap buttons so well.
All right. In that case, a total of 3 successes from Sovek and the Chief.
All right. So, you punch in. So Sovek gets down, signals that he's ready. The doctor, says, "Ooh, yeah, I'm ready." And "Oh, me too. Let's go." You punch it in, and the doctor is monitoring, making adjustments, and Sovek initiates the transporters. And on the transporter pad beams a very moist and relieved dog Tanyan, who shakes all the bird saliva off and starts panting and is ready to play again.
Sovek is giving Dog Tanyan a look as if to say, "Don't play with me."
Captain Shepard grabs Dog Tanyan's collar and starts running to the beam insight.
It's called a transporter room.
Yeah, but he's excited to remember what it's called, so he runs.
So the doors swing open to the transporter room, and there's Dog Tanyan at Sovek's feet, looking up at him, wanting to play.
Sovek is standing very uncomfortably.
Yeah.
Aw, Commander, looks like he likes you.
It's a shame the feeling is not mutual.
Oh, don't be like that. Who's a good boy? Give him a little stroke. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Here's your collar, and he puts the collar back on. I'm just like, oh, I'm never letting you out of the room again. Shh, there's a good boy. There's a good boy.
And Captain Shepard and Dog Tanyan leave the transporter room as Sovek observes, not amused. And that is where we will... Oh, no, go ahead. Yeah?
Sorry, minor thing. I was just going to say, he waits a beat before tapping his comm badge and saying, cancel intruder alert.
And that is where we will end for tonight. Well done, everybody. The rescue of Dog Tanyan. I feel like what was supposed to be a relaxing downtime travel on the ship episode turned into a full-on dog rescue mission.
This was no filler episode.
It's a pure plot.
It's like Shuttlepod. It's like Shuttlepod 1. It was billed as a bottle episode, but then it turned out to be a fantastic episode, right? So,
the Andorian doctor must have interned at Frankfurt or something.
There's a lot of
the
German
doctor
themes.
And crewman Piku have surfed together for a while.
Anyway, well done, everybody. Thanks for playing, and everybody out there, thanks for watching. So the Priority One live stream is on break until the second Saturday the first Saturday.
It's the 14th. I think it's the 14th.
Is it the 14th?
Yeah, second Saturday. I believe it's the second
It's the second
Saturday.
one.
Yes.
Oh, really? The 14th? Okay. Sorry, I actually don't. I haven't. Do we even have a new schedule up? I haven't even seen it. So.
Yeah, there it
we
is.
do.
Yes.
I wasn't.
We filled it. Filled it
Oh,
out
really?
at the last meeting.
Oh,
Yes,
To be fair, Tony wasn't there at last meeting.
I wasn't at the
Yeah,
last
I
meeting.
know.
And I think. Is there a? Oh, there it is. The 2023 schedule. I see it. Yes. Okay. So the next Priority One Armada live stream, which is the Saturday night show, is going to be on January 14th with James and Lance and Selleck. So you three are going to be on the show. And the next Accolade Hunter, James, when is that happening?
That's going to be our Xboxing Day special. Myself and Lance are going to be playing on Xbox on Boxing Day.
Turcotte will join us.
Oh, we're going to have Turcotte as well. We're going to have the big three. Well, I said the big two of the Xbox fleet. I just show up for occasional fun. But I hope you guys come and join us for that. It's going to be pretty cool. And any of the Xbox players that will tune in can come join us in game. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And if you're not familiar for when Boxing Day is, that is the day after Christmas, which is Monday, correct?
Yep, Monday.
Right. So that's going to be on Monday. Do we have a time for that?
Usual time, 8 p.m. GMT. That's my time. GMT.
Which is 3 p.m. Eastern time, I believe.
Yep.
So
That's right.
6 hours from now, or 6 hours ago from now.
That doesn't help at all, but thank you.
You're just gonna
Take 3 hours,
that way.
subtract them as you add them to the 5 hours that you've forgotten about.
Oh my god. So and the next are we streaming TFO nights during the break?
No.
Okay.
No.
So the next
TFO.
The next TFO night will be in January. And
TFOs will
what do you guys
be in
think? Are we doing next week, or are we going to take a week off?
Well, it's really up to you guys.
I'm possibly down for next week.
I'm down.
All right, so we will.
I think that
I can do the
will work.
voices.
So I think
I should be available.
I think we're gonna be on again next week. So that's the 30th, right?
Yes, that's the 30th.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll be back on the 30th. If anything changes, keep an eye on our social media channels. If any of that changes, in case anything comes up, but let's plan on that. And again, thanks to all of our Patreon supporters. We really appreciate everything you guys do, and we hope you're enjoying the content that we bring you guys, all the special perks and whatnot. And thanks to you guys viewing, and And happy holidays, everybody. And whatever you're celebrating, have a happy one. And we'll see you guys next week. So until then,
Happy holidays.
Say goodnight.
Happy holidays.
Live long and prosper.
Peace and
Good night.
peace and long life.
Live long and prosper.